as an individual, as a citizen of this republic, to be invited to address you and to be with you. And I don't think I want to say more address you, but talk with you. Because at the end of the day, what is it that we are all desirous of? We are desirous of a Kenya that is prosperous. We are desirous of a Kenya where our children can go to school without fear and receive quality education. We are desirous that ourselves as individuals, our families, are able to access quality health care. We are desirous as a people that the infrastructure in this country is of such a standard that allows greater communication between us as people and to facilitate our ability to do business and to develop. We are desirous as a people to have a nation where poverty and hunger are things of the past. These are all what we call desires of a human being. Whether you come from Katundu South, where I come from, people there are not asking for anything more. Whether you come from Rarieda, people are not asking for much more. But unfortunately, we have come up over the years with the idea that your way or your ability to ease yourself from your problem is only through your own community. In 2002, I stood against Mwai Kibaki on a Kanu ticket. And I stood against him, and we fought a campaign, and he won. We ended up with about 75 odd members of parliament from different parts of the country. Different parts of the country. But I will say one thing. Despite that, we took up our role in the opposition, and we used the word that we shall be a loyal opposition. Not loyal to the government, but loyal to the people and to the Republic of Kenya. And that we did. And over the years, some of those who were part of the team that defeated us came back again and joined us in the opposition. And we went and we campaigned in what was then the orange versus bananas. And we did campaign. And at that stage we did win. But we did not win as orange. We won because we believed at this time that the constitution that was being proposed did have faults. And it is those faults that we wanted rectified. But at the same time, through my period, I did say that despite whatever I may have said about Kibaki, for the first time in a very long time, we did begin to see developments. We did begin to see things happening in every part of the country. Every single part of the country. And at one stage, including with many of my colleagues, the one thing we did agree, we were attacking Kibaki on his politics, but we could not attack him on his development agenda. And that is the fact that up until today, we stand by. We have colleagues who come from Upper Eastern, who from independence have been crying for a road linking them to what they call the rest of Kenya, or Kenya, because as far as they're concerned, they were not part of Kenya. They were not part of Kenya. Today, you see those roads now moving, not only linking those areas with the rest of Kenya, but also opening up new opportunities for Kenyan businessmen, and I hear there's a lot of businessmen and women in this room, to do business in Ethiopia, which is a huge market and a potential market, but has been deprived of us because of poor infrastructure. I'm going through this to say that we can't play our politics, but we cannot live in politics. We played our politics against Kibaki, but we supported his development agenda. And his development agenda was not for that, it was for the country. Eventually, some of those who put him to power left him and joined us. And for reasons that are well known, some of us then left them and joined government. But that was not for any other agenda. It is because there was a realization that politics cannot be played every single day of our lives. There is a time for politics, but then, more importantly, there must be a time for development and to move this country forward. But unfortunately, this country has consistently been bedeviled by politics. And there are people who I believe have no commitment in this country to that development. From 2007, when the elections ended and we were given our post, I'd like one person to tell me 2008, 2009, 2010, where they saw me engaging in politics except doing the job that I was given to do. But then, when you stand falsely accused, these people are guilty, they are terrible people, they are like this, they did this. Mwisho ezi hata mimi lazima niende kwa wananchi nijitetee. I'm not going to sit here and be falsely accused and let Kenyans think my silence is acknowledging my guilt. It is not. So I had to do it. Had they been fair to me and said, no, these people are innocent, I would have waited to see what the outcome was. But the way they were pushing the agenda, ndugu zangu and my sisters here, I had to go and defend myself in the court of public opinion, because the ones who were trying to shape the opinion were shaping it in a very funny way. So I had to do that. But that was not because I wanted to do it, but because I was forced to. I would have been quite content myself to focusing myself on the development agenda and waiting for the time for politics, because the time for politics was coming.